The next topic is memory and storage device. Memory is the hardware where the data and instructions are stored. Memory is mainly of three types: primary or main memory, secondary memory, and cache memory. First, primary or main memory. Primary memory holds the data and instructions on which a computer is currently working. Primary memory is small and cannot hold a large amount of data. The data in it is lost when the computer is switched off. Primary memory consists of ROM and RAM. First one, RAM. RAM stores data temporarily and loses it when the computer is turned off. It is known as volatile memory. It is used by the CPU either to read data from it or to write data on it. Next, ROM. ROM stores data permanently and does not lose it even when computer is turned off. It is known as non-volatile memory. It is used by the CPU to only read data. And the next topic is secondary memory. Secondary memory is the memory in which data and programs are stored permanently. This type of memory is also known as external memory. A CPU does not access this memory directly. Devices on which data can be stored permanently are known as secondary storage device. Example: hard disk, CD, DVD, USB, flash drives. Next, cache memory. It is a temporary memory used to store data that is likely to be used again. It is located between the CPU and the main memory. It is a high-speed memory and can be accessed very quickly. Next topic, output device. Once data entered into the computer has been processed, an output device helps us to access the output. Some output devices are monitor, printer, speakers, projectors. First one, monitor. A visual display unit are also called computer monitor. It displays the result of a process. The display can be in the form of both text and images. The information displayed on a monitor is known as soft copy. Computer monitors are available in various sizes and types. Next topic, printer. A printer is used to print text or images on a sheet of paper, as the output given by a printer is on a sheet of paper. Therefore, this output is known as hard copy. Printer are of mainly two types: impact printer and non-impact printer. Impact printer. This printer uses a print head to strike an ink ribbon to give the impression on a sheet of paper. A dot matrix printer is an example of impact printer. Non-impact printer. Printer that prints without making any impact with the paper are called non-impact printer. Inkjet printers and laser printers are example of non-impact printers. Plotter. It is much like a printer and is used to produce high quality drawing. It draws continuous line using a pen. Plotters are more expensive than printers. Plotters are used to print designs of aircraft, ships, machines, and plan for buildings. And last topic, projector. It is used to display computer output on a large screen. Next topic, classification of computers. On the basis of their size and performance, computers are generally classified into three types: microcomputer, mini computers, and supercomputers. Microcomputers. A microcomputer is a small computer with a microprocessor as its central processing unit. A microprocessor is a computer processor in which all the components are part of a single integrated circuit or chip. A microprocessor is used by a computer. Desktop computers or personal computers are used in office, schools, home. Next one, mini computers. Mini computers have more processing power as compared to microcomputers. They are used as servers in networks. They have more memory and can therefore store more data as compared to microcomputers. Supercomputers. Supercomputers are the most powerful in terms of processing, speed, and memory. They can execute billions of instructions per second. Supercomputers are used for scientific research, weather forecasting, underground studies. Okay, students, you can understood the lesson. What are the topics we can learn? Yes, what is data? What are the main components of CPU? Input device, memory and storage device, output device, and classification of computer. I hope you understood this lesson, and now we revise the book back exercise. Read well, students. Thank you.